Today for my Vlomo video I decided to go across to the Occupy London site by St. Paul's to go and interview someone about the Starbooks, which is the book exchange where people can drop books off and pick books up, and apparently it's open to absolutely anyone. I did drop off a few books that I have, mainly because I thought that other people might get some use out of them. I had noticed on the news, as I'm sure most people did, that some of the sites were being shut down in the United States, some of the Occupy sites, which started on October 15th. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to go and interview this man.
My name is Nathan Cravens. I'm originally from Texas. Lived here for 2 years.
How did you get involved in the Occupy London movement?
There's some friends of mine that told me of the protests. I was living in wasteland in West London, totally off-grid, no electricity, no running water. There was a free and open community here, because that's essentially what this is. It's usually referred to as a protest site, but I see it as a new beginning, or potential for a new beginning.
And have you been here since October 15th, or did you come later?
I came about 5 days later.
Okay. And so are you living in one of the tents?
Yeah.
Okay. And you came up with the idea for Starbooks, the bookshop here, and how did that come about?
Well, a guy named Ashley initiated this library inspired by the Occupy Wall Street library. And so I came about 5 days later, and it was sort of a collection of books in a small little area before this tent came in, and we were connected. So I've been with the library ever since.
How long has it been going for?
It's been going since the beginning.
About how many books have you managed to get here?
I would say we've gone through about 5,000 or so books. We received over 500 books yesterday. Very generous donation. They're all from the public. Various people bring books that they don't want, and they go here.
Okay. And then who's getting the books? Is it people living in the tent city, or?
It's people in the tent city and the public. It's a very open policy here. If you like it, you can have it. If you'd like someone else to read it, you can bring it back.
Okay. And do you know how many people are living in the tent city, roughly? The Occupy London
I would say about 200 people.
Okay, okay. And so what is the most significant thing about having a bookshop here?
The significance is that it shows a free and open model of doing things. It shows that it can be done.
Okay, okay. And okay, if there's one message you could give personally to the capitalist system, if that's what it is that you're contesting, is it capitalism or just banks in general?
I would say capitalism needs to prepare itself to power down and fade away in its use.
Okay.
Because it's based on a work ethic and on a mass production system, and with automation quickly getting more and more advanced, more flexible, it'd be hard for everyone. As time goes on, if the work ethic, work for money that is, continues. So the capitalist system needs to do a supply side socialism, I would say immediately, such as issuing a basic income, something suitable for a comfortable life in a capitalist system, without a work requirement. And then that would give people flexibility to then talk to their neighbors, develop more local ways of producing things, and ultimately having more fulfilling lives.
Okay. And what was your are you unemployed now?
I consider myself working
Unwaged,
Oh,
unwaged work, or
no wage. I do this voluntarily.
right? Okay. So, and what was your last paid job, or where was your last paid job?
It was my own business.
Okay. And what? Do you mind saying what you were doing?
It was in the book business.
Oh, okay. Okay. Did you have a bookshop or?
Yes, it was
Yeah.
in Lufkin, Texas.
Lufkin.
Lufkin.
Oh, here in London.
No, it's in the United States.
Okay. Okay. All right. What's your feeling about what's going on in the U.S. right now in terms of the other Occupy sites in New York and in other parts of the U.S. where they've been clearing them out?
Well, it's being handled in a very violent way, and that's taking the focus away from having free and open communities, free sharing of things. So I think it's abusive. My experience of American culture is abusive. So I just see these occupations being abused by the authorities because there's not enough redistribution. In fact, such words are viewed in negative light for a reason, to divide, and they just need to look to Europe to see what works, and to look to the occupations to see what works and apply those things, and to forgive and to tolerate, and to not act on emotional notions, to really clearly look and question things and view things for how they are. Look at the feelings that you're having, the reasons why, and do what really feels best to do.
And do you have any kind of inkling that this camp might be broken up by the police in the near future?
We have the support of St. Paul's, so it would be a bad move on the City of London Corporation's police to evict the site. I think it would be up to St. Paul's to decide that, whether we leave or not. And so far, we have the support of St. Paul's, and we too support St. Paul's as well for that support.